Welcome to Battletech Oath of Endosteel, Season 3, Episode 1, 3029, Part 3. It's been a month since the last time we met. There needs to be a whole Star Wars crawl to describe everything that's happened since the last episode. Anyway, does anyone have any projects they need to announce before we kick things off? So let me say this, as your party begins gathering at the spaceport for departure to beyond the inner sphere's galactic rim, head to the periphery. There is an advertisement for a movie on those hollow projectors we've seen around the spaceport so many times before. Now, it should be noted that this movie, there are two versions of it. The first is exclusive only to Whittington, and the second is for everywhere else in the inner sphere, since it's not as sensitive a subject matter anywhere else. So it starts out with an entirely black screen, and then we hear a voiceover as the words "Il Guardaspale" appear on the screen. And it is like a Tarantino-style movie following someone who is very clearly a stand-in for Jana von Hohenheim and her husband, as like he slams her up against the wall and like pushes a hand next to her face, and he's like, "You'll never leave me. I might be bound to my duty first, married to my job and military intelligence, but you're my wife." And she's like, "No, please. I just want to see peace in the realms." And he leans in closely. He says, "I'll do whatever it takes so that there will never be peace. The Davians will always have war if I have anything to say about it."
Oh my
So
God.
the movie is about the relationship between her and her bodyguard, aka Il Guardaspale in Italian, as they travel to other, planets, having a will they, won't they, master and knight relationship as she tries to bring about trade deals with a proxy for the Draconis Combine that, is very clearly extremely Japanese, but doesn't explicitly ever say the words Draconis Combine. As her husband becomes increasingly fascist back home on a planet that is clearly a stand-in for Whittington, until he dies in a horrifying accident as part of his military intelligence undercover work. The Whittington version of the movie is way more toned down and makes it way less explicit that it's very clearly about, the Seppuku family. The one outside, he is definitely the villain of the movie, trying to tear the two apart from his command seat on Whittington.
Oh my God.
This is defamatory shit.
Yeah.
I love it. So this is like 70s Italian films, I think.
Yeah. It's like, it'd be like spaghetti western, but instead of a western, it's
it's that hyper romantic, hyper passion thing.
It's definitely like, some art students got together to do this.
Art house cinema. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I love it.
It's taking off though. It's the story is explosive. Everybody wants this story. The enemies of Davian love it because the bad guy's a Davian. The Davians love it because it's still about a bunch of Davians and romance and knightliness. All right. So let's talk about who you guys.
Are we in it?
I don't think so. I don't think your characters ever explicitly appear. Like, all of the Seppuku friends are all just supporting characters who barely appear and are only there to help him in his reign of terror.
Excellent.
There's no Lachlan McDougall stand-in that is clearly his superior, that sort of thing. Like, the main focus is on the three main characters: the bodyguard, the wife.
I was just curious if there was like a seedy politician character, or like like some honor bound.
I feel like that gets rolled into Seppuku this time around. He really takes on the burden, the vices of all of
all
three of us. Gang. Yeah, that makes so much sense actually, because like when he was part of it, he was like the more like the calmer one, but then everyone else had like a bunch of different vices. Anyway, I love it.
The thing he takes from Jasper is like, My older brother should have had this role, but it has been thrust upon me
Yes!
as a noble who stands above the petty commoners.
Yes.
Yes. That's.
Excellent.
And
I'm like eating the popcorn. Like that's pretty good.
and then the political scheming comes from Lachlan, of course.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Let's talk about who you guys want
What's
to take.
spider
on
in
this mission.
Italian?
So I have the following characters set aside: Malika Mosavi, aka the previous pilot of the Black Knight. She is, of course, an Azami warrior on loan to the House of McDougal via a big pile of money. There's, of course, Morgan Griffins. Lady Khan can appear herself as a Baron, who is not necessary to planetary operations. She can still leave. We've also got Sir Philip Davies, Knight, perhaps still in training, and Yusuf of the Azami. Now, we also have 2 APC carriers with 2 infantry squads on loan, again, from the Azami via money. We could also bring Baroness Senya Menshikov if you wanted to. I don't know that there's any other pilots available beyond what I have displayed here, although if you have any ideas, no.
Wait, were you just playing them? I know it's not relevant.
Yeah,
For me.
All the way on the
let me
right-hand
just
side
double
here.
check.
Right-hand side of the table over here.
Oh, gotcha.
All your stuff.
Wasn't there one other pilot that didn't get a name that was piloting one of my mechs during the big battle?
Could
Was
be.
it not Malika?
Malika is the Black Knight pilot.
Yeah.
Right, she got a name, but wasn't there one other nameless pilot when we
I
started?
mean, if he's a nameless pilot, should we really be bringing him along?
Yeah, okay. I'm just curious.
He hasn't earned his stream time
He
yet.
hasn't earned a name. That's fair. So then I think we're probably good.
You could also. I mean, I don't know, AP, if it makes sense to bring Lachlan's cousin.
Yeah, Morgan. She's already here.
Morgan.
Oh, okay. She's
Yep.
there.
Or no,
Okay.
that's his half sister.
Oh,
Right,
half
right.
sister. Right. Not
Who,
cousin.
wait, then who are we talking about then?
No. That's what I was
I
thinking.
think
Of Morgan.
you just confused who she
Yeah,
was.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
All right, then I think we're good.
Okay. So again, here's the thing: if we're not bringing Xenia, that actually leaves Eddie as the commander of this operation for the first time, because normally it's been one of the two of you.
Sure.
The Baroness is now the highest ranking noble on this particular. In fact, the only
Love
noble
it.
on this expedition,
Right now.
if we don't really count
yeah, I think-
Yusuf.
But she's also
unless,
she
like-
is tactically sound and she is a leader. So
Yeah, I'm not saying she's not. It's
Yeah.
just that we've never had this happen before.
yeah, not for her specifically.
Unless Xenia like had a particular reason she wanted to go, I can't imagine like why she would. So
Yeah, with kids
that
and
makes
stuff,
sense
yeah.
to me.
I just didn't know if you wanted to throw more mechs at it.
For
There
sure.
would be a cost because she'd be away from home for many months. All right. Is there a scene between Jasper and Badger that you'd like to play both parts of, Eric, as he dispatches his loyal knight in his place on the expedition?
No, I think it's. I don't think there needs to be a full scene, but I definitely think there's sort of like the. You know, there's definitely a heart. There's a heart to heart. There's a. I think there's a heart to heart.
What about
Yeah, at least a
Jasper and
little bit.
Yusuf?
No, there's definitely no scene. There's no scene there. It's- I have a
there's
squire
like
I have to deal with.
he walks right past.
I tell Badger.
Yusuf.
I tell Badger to keep an eye on Yusuf,
All right, he's just like,
and then
how close am I, sir? Like, he's bad? Or like, I should make sure nothing bad happens to him?
No, watch him as closely as you would like to be watched.
By you, sir? Then I'll
Indeed.
never take my eyes off him.
I fucking love it. Oh.
Philip,
All right. I'll make sure nothing interferes with what you want out of this operation, sir. Success.
Philip, it's more important than just what I want. You have other people to think about as well, Philip. You have your own family to think of. Your
the
parents.
Davies family will always serve your family, sir.
It's not a question of service, Philip. It's a question about honor. A question of yourself. So when you're out there, you have other people to consider besides just me. I'm honored that you think so highly of your knight. But part of my duty as a knight is to train you for when you become a knight yourself. I need you to think of others and yourself.
Make a leadership role.
This is one, and I kind of give him that little elbow to the gut, where I little like hey, no, not to hurt him, like a little like yeah, you can't see from the webcam, or like it's a story to attract a special someone. This is a little cool little war story. Get your own little glory here. Build up a little reputation on your own here. Being out with the boys. That's kind of how I give him a little wink to it. Yeah, I roll leadership here.
Jasper's like, leadership is about others.
That's better than 12.
But it's mostly about you.
I'm trying to tell him that it's like you got time to get out of the nest, little bird.
Yeah,
you're a squire. You've been a squire for a while. I want you to grow up a little bit, and think about, you got to get married soon. You got to do these other things. There's other duties. You have your own family. Start thinking about your family.
I don't remember how old this kid is, but I think he's like 16 or 18. He's definitely not old enough to get married, probably.
What? I got married when I was 18. What?
Yeah, but you were the last of your house of a noble line. This dude has a full family.
That doesn't matter to me.
I think he has nieces and nephews.
Look, I have to pass on my knowledge the way that I've had it. So
he literally has a sister who is trained to do this job just as well, and you wanted the guy who was the better shooter rather than the better pilot.
Yeah. Or maybe
if he dies, there's a whole line of people behind him to take his place.
Yeah, no, cool. He's got a spare. Well, that's fine.
Oh my god.
Look. It's the firstborn is the heir, the second one's the spare, and the third one goes to Comstar. That's
wow.
That's a Comstar technician. Huh? Yeah, the prayer. That's how it works. Wow. That's how nobilities are kept forever. And that's how you have friends in the church. Comstar in the communications company.
Some of you have some very serious
the communications church.
Yeah. It's the Catholic Church meets AT&T.
Onko Khan, you have no loyal retainers to travel with you, no knights, no one to call upon into your service beyond mercenaries who work for money. But boy, are they really glad to be working for you right now. I think you have some armsmen who are, your family has the APC stock, right?
Yeah.
You have armsmen, so they control the tanks, but the tanks are also full of Azami infantry. While everybody else is just walking mechs on board, you're walking like 4 dozen men on board a Union dropship. What's like your parting scene? Do you talk to anybody before you go? Do you talk to your own guys? You don't even have like a lieutenant to talk. We need to get you some characters in your house.
Yeah, I know. No, everyone's been killed off or taken for sure.
No kidding.
Fucking Kane was killed. Oh, wait, Bo Costigan. Don't I have him?
Yeah, he's your tech.
Yeah. So he's my tech lead. Okay. So I got Bo Costigan, and then I guess. Well, I do have the one knight, LeBeau.
Yeah, United the pirate.
Oh yeah, but he's not a Mechwarrior. He's an aerospace commander, and he's not coming. I mean, he's coming with you on this mission to it's his jump ship that's taking.
Right.
But he's not going down to the surface.
Right. Yeah. So no, I think.
And I don't want to pretend to be Kane's character. He's so uniquely French in a way that only Kane can pull off.
That's true. No, that was fantastic.
Oh.
God damn it, Sam. So I do need to update some things because my resources have changed dramatically. I think there's do some of the Azami come with us because I do have mechs that could be used for this mission. I don't know Yeah. Okay. So let me ask you. Let me ask the group in general, like, what the general plan is for
You're
this.
tapped
How
out
much
on.
of?
You're tapped out on Azami Mechwarrior pilots. Like
Okay.
Malika and Yusuf are like the only actually trained Mechwarriors.
Okay. And so right now we're essentially splitting them up amongst the group, among the different mech warriors or mechs that we want to bring. Is that my understanding? Okay. So yeah, so I think in general the this would be more of a conversation with the infantry and kind of like a and I don't think we need to have a scene for the conversation with LeBeau, but like essentially she would be watching them and see how they work and kind of like learn how to work with them in some way, shape, or form.
Okay. It's like 60 guys, men and women, all wearing the reverse colors of House Hiroka, black and yellow.
Yeah.
All of their uniforms have been tailored to the Azami mercenary unit, which is yet unnamed and is yet their status from Comstar is like pending. I think Lachlan put some pressure on Comstar to make it official, but you know, their whole compound got blown up, so they live on your land right now in tents. You know what I mean? Their status is awaiting, you know, official support. But their uniforms are essentially like standard Federated Sons uniforms with several additions for like short swords for all of them to wear. Some like accommodations for any religious modifications they want to make, because of course most of the Azami are Muslim by birth, by you know, lifelong dedication. There's probably something about them that marks them as specifically Azami, like unit patch on one of their. But yeah, when you want to talk to them, all 60 of them basically line up right outside the dropship and wait at parade rest for you to give them some speechifying.
Yeah, so I think with the 60 Azami and then the basically the other crew, Anko walks before them and says, "We head out on a newly allied fleet with a mission to solidify this new bond so that we may achieve even greater things together. And I want you to look to your left and look to your right. These are your brothers and sisters in arms. Look after them as you have been, both new and old. May we fight strong together." And she bows to them low, not like kind of politely, like as a noble would to their. I'm trying to think of the right word, but basically to those that she is superior to, she bows low and kind of expects everyone to return with a deeper bow, sort of thing.
Yeah, they don't bow. They, I mean, listen, if you were Jasper Hiroka, Yusuf would be standing in front of the rest, bowing immediately. They salute and they hold it.
Sure.
Yeah. They do like a in unison, like House Khan kind of like thing.
Yeah. I kind of like that. No.
These guys work.
The Azami don't, but the others do.
You're. So it's like 6 guys standing next to the 60.
Hey,
for like House Khan.
I've got 8 soldiers at arm. I think that's 8 units. I don't know.
Sure. No, that's
I've got 1
people.
militia.
That's
APC units. Okay, yeah. I got 1 militia. But we got to update my assets resources AP because you know
No, we got no, we have them. You got to talk to you got to talk to Soundwave. He actually made the full accounting for House Khan, so he'll have whatever you actually have at this point. Your militias, your men at arms. He'll know the true number.
Okay. Same with LeBeau or Kane.
They're not a noble house. So you just made them a noble house. What you have from him is, you know, a jump ship.
Sure.
He's like a knight. He's basically like Davies.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. And his
or
status as a knight is really
Sauron.
questionable. It's
Good.
we're trying to figure out whether or not this is like a hostage situation or not. He's just glad to have food and water on the table. You know, a little oxygen in his lungs.
It's true. I mean,
at some point he may screw you over, like he screwed over dozens of people. But yeah, you know.
I mean, I don't know what Kane sent me was pretty promising.
He's got cans of SpaghettiOs and Hot Pockets in his fridge. He's good. he's living a luxurious life.
Yeah.
Algae matrices that work that don't smell like the bottom of a shower. Like things are good.
Okay, Battletech, the video game. Calm down.
Okay.
That wasn't that a thing for one of the like Battletech bonuses, like random event things? Was you got better tasting food? Now you know, Mr. Rogue Tech here forgot how the core campaign goes.
Oh my God.
I don't know. It's pretty common.
Right. So in terms of what I'm bringing, I'm not entirely sure yet because I don't remember what the status is.
You're bringing the 2 platoons of.
No, I mean in terms of the mech that I'm bringing. The mech that I'm bringing.
Oh, I thought you were going to bring your personal dragoon, or not dragoon, the grasshopper. Right?
Yeah, but wasn't it damaged or something?
Yeah, but you repaired it.
Oh, that's right. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we got everything
Grasshopper
repaired from there.
That's right.
Lachlan
Sorry,
McDougal.
it's been a while. Sorry, it's been a while.
Let's talk about. I mean, your POV for this particular operation is going to be from Morgan, right? Like, but what does Lachlan do? Or if you want to do the whole thing from Morgan's point of view, what does Morgan do as the slightly insane-looking Malika Mosavi joins you and you bring your 2 mechs inside of Sir Tyr Sauron's dropship?
So I'm guessing, like, I don't know that Lachlan would be there in person for this. He may have, he probably would have just said goodbye to, like, kind of like a goodbye and good luck to Morgan, like when they were leaving the McDougal lands to like the McDougal Mech Bay area to go.
So you're not like waiting at the
right?
spaceport, waving at her as she's leaving, waving until you get too small for the camera to see you still. Okay.
I don't think so. Lachlan's too big for his britches now. He's like, you know, he's basically president of Whittington, if you think about it. No, yeah. So I think he like probably would like have said goodbye to Morgan when she left. Probably would say something, you know, along the lines of like, you know, like, watch out for yourself out there. This will be the first time you'll be off Solaris without me watching your back. I won't be able to protect you.
All right, but now you have to do Morgan's response.
I have to do Morgan too?
Yeah. You gotta get into character,
buddy. She probably just gives him the finger and then just gets in the mech.
That feels right. That tracks.
So yeah, I mean, I think I don't know that Morgan, based on like how we've seen her so far, would like necessarily like super go out of her way to like make friends with Malika. Would probably also like not be like particularly standoffish either. If that makes sense. So I think it would definitely, I'm imagining it would be like, all right, like we like get all like the loading up done. And then Morgan would basically just be like, all right, well, I'm going to figure out what to do on this goddamn ship for the next couple weeks, and would disappear to try to go find trouble.
Oh, all right. Let me ask you this. Okay, so you're not really going out of your way to spend time with Malika. but you do see her floating around on the dropship during the journey, trying to write something in zero gravity. You know what I mean? It's long. I mean, it's pages and pages, whatever she's writing. And you know, whenever she makes a mistake in zero G, she throws it out and then starts again on a new page. But do you care enough to ask her about it, or do you just let this go by?
I think what she does is she will make a snarky comment and say, "Have you heard of a word processor?" Because we don't have real computers, but I'm guessing we have like kind of proto 80s.
No,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. So look, I want to have this conversation with the two of you at two different angles of observation. You know what I mean? Have you seen the Alistair Beckett King Star Trek thing where he's like, "No, you're at this angle and we're at this angle. We're supposed to be at this." No. All right.
No,
So
but
anyways,
right. Yeah, there's
two
no
of you have
reason
two
for
different
any
frames
ships
of
to never-
reference.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's just like, look, okay, it's a love letter. I don't know if you know anything about this, but first off, we can't send it through Comstar because A, we're interdicted, so we can't send Comstar messages, and B, I don't need Comstar knowing about my love life. Okay, I am handwriting this, and I'm sending it via the Unlimited to Valentina. Okay, on the battlefield, I found an incredible romance. I found my other half out there. Sure, he tried to kill me, and I tried to kill him, but neither of us could accomplish it because love was our shield against each other. Okay? Now, I don't know what his name is, but I know he was the thug pilot. And the two of us together, we're going to be stronger than an entire lance. All right? I'm writing that down. Our love is stronger than an entire lance of heavy mechs.
Good.
Listen, Ratosaurus wrote this backstory. Ratosaurus wrote this backstory.
Yeah,
I'm just running it. This is not an Arthur original.
I'm with you, AP. This is how I imagine Morgan would react to this spiel. So she would be like, "I don't know which of the crazy things you just said to address first."
That thug life.
Oh my, yeah. You know, we could easily figure out his name, I'm sure. Do you know how many? I mean, they had to like register the pilots and shit. I mean, it's, you know, you like work for fancy nobles. You can figure that out.
Yeah, I work for your brother. Yeah.
Half brother.
Okay. Well, I mean, whatever. I feel like if you have to make that designation, you know, you're trying to take a step away. Family is family. There's no halves about it, but sure, whatever.
Hey, they was made very clear to me that that's how the family felt about me. So anyhow,
yeah, is that your dad issues that you're gonna bring out on me right now? You're gonna make fun of me and my love life and then spill your daddy issues all over here? You know, I'm pretty sure your father's dead. If you want to call him your brother and treat him like family, oh my God, Eddie. You could just do that, you know?
Yeah, I spill my shit on other people. That's what this conversation has been. Anyway, if you want me to look up that dude's name so you can fuck him or whatever.
Oh yeah, would you please?
And,
okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, yeah.
She like takes your hand, but again, you're at different angles. She's like, thank you so much. And she uses you to push away.
Oh, we're no longer being sarcastic. So you actually want me to do that?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, please, if you could, I would appreciate it.
I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do.
We've got a Romeo and Juliet situation going. Like this is happening now. Okay, cool.
Finally.
Yeah, I guess Morgan is just gonna exit stage right and just begin to be like, what the fuck just happened? Where am I?
Wait, does that make Morgan the what's the name of the character that like tries to make sure they can connect? She's like anyway, it was Romeo and Juliet.
Mercutio?
Yeah. It's either that or
What?
the
Romeo and
priest
Juliet.
or the priest or the one other person that was like always trying to make sure they connected or help
Don't
them.
worry,
That
man.
awkward moment.
We're remaking West Side Story and Romeo and Juliet in the same year. We have
Oh.
no original storytelling left.
This is
Well, yeah.
this is even better than Baz Luhrmann's Romeo plus Juliet.
What?
My God.
There's you the one with Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah, this is even
There's
better.
no,
AP
it's
loves that one.
impossible.
I
It's
love that one too. That's what I'm
impossible.
saying. This is even better. I'm just saying that's how good this story is.
The dude is like, no, take up thy longsword, and he reaches for a pistol with the
yeah.
longsword on the plate. Dude, the fucking storytelling, the stop motion, and like the weird frame rate.
Yeah. Look,
Oh my God.
Movie is wild.
The guy who played Mercutio was the same guy who played the traitor on Lost. Like, man, the dude fucking he went ham. He
but
was
that's
like,
a great range.
we need someone to do acid and just play Mercutio, and he's like, I'll do it. I'm
That's
built
range.
for this role.
Yeah. Look, that's acting range. It's tough to come by.
All right. So let me ask. It's tough to get new shows, right? Not only is the Comstar network down, but you're about to take several jumps into the periphery where even if the Comstar network was working, still wouldn't reach you.
Yeah.
So let me ask, which of the following reruns do each of your characters watch? Number one, the story about a gritty band of mercenaries with your typical band of brothers disposition, right? It's band of brothers, but it's not like 50 characters. It's like 10. You know, there's the sergeant with the cigarette who's rumored to have killed dozens of Lyrans, all right? Then there's like the new guy who just joined the unit right before they deployed. Then there's the guy who's got a lot of heart, who wants to go back to be a reporter after the war is over, and he dies just before they get back. And somebody else takes up his reporting job in his place, because gosh darn it, somebody's got to do it. All right, number two show, Immortal Warrior. They put every Immortal Warrior, all 23 of them, on repeat and just play it 24 hours a day on one of the internal dropship channels. We're talking the cheesiest Immortal Warrior movies, all right? We got Immortal Warrior as a backwoods farmer who has to rise to greatness. Then we have flashback to when he was in Rasselhag as a special operative. Then flash forward to when he has a son, and he trains the son to become his successor.
That's the good
Son
one.
of Immortal Warrior.
Sorry, I remember that. Takes me back.
Oh,
And
wow.
then the final series is the Comstar Files. A door in space. It's gray everywhere. Enter the scary door. What can you find beyond it? These are the Comstar Files. Step beyond the scary door and find things that will blow your mind.
Oh yeah, that's Philip Davies, 100%. Comstar Files, fucking nerd.
Comstar Files. I'm guessing that Morgan would vote for Immortal Warrior.
Okay.
And actually, I was totally thinking that Anko Khan would be either Immortal Warrior or the Band of Brothers one. I think.
Don't worry, because those shows are the only shows you're going to have
Yeah,
for the next few months.
you have plenty of time to compare and contrast.
well,
Yeah, I'm sure that. Yeah, they'll all watch all of them. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
True.
It gets to the point where you're just repeating the lines as it goes on, you know what I mean? And you're mumbling into your bucket of popcorn.
I mean, yeah.
I think what happens is about 2 weeks into the trip, there's a part where like we just are talking about the shows, but we're like all watching the different shows. And like we realized that we should have just like synced in the first place so we could talk about them, because that's actually more fun and provides more content than the show itself. But we're so fucked after 2 weeks that like to get everything back, like we can't start again like a new cycle before like before it's over.
I think what ends up happening is like we start doing crosstalk where we can't split the shows apart. So like one of us just starts talking about one show and we're like, oh yeah, I remember that part. It's like totally not part of the show at all.
We start combining the shows.
Yeah, exactly. Just like our canons turn into new shows. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Let me ask this.
That's behind the scary door.
No. What board game do all of you play pass the time? This will be the last question before we arrive. I'm just curious if this team is
40K.
Warhammer 40K. It's space. Hi. Oh, I guess you could use magnets in the base to keep them off from.
No. Although that is kind of cool.
I love the idea of like Malika
like...
walking in and being like a sci-fi future where you pass through space by penetrating a wormhole into some sort of chaos grid. So unrealistic.
Here. Okay. See, the only thing I can think of would be is like we all agree that we hate Tau. I'd rather all of us play poker.
I played Tau because I like the mechs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Or poker.
Yeah,
I like the idea of Philip Davies just losing at poker constantly to a ruthless.
No, I honestly I like the idea. What if he was good?
What if you? Well, let's roll some dice. Let's roll some dice to see how good he is.
We're gonna roll some dice. We're having 40K.
We're rolling for poker.
We're rolling dice over
poker.
poker. We're playing some Texas fucking Hold'em.
Oh my
god! All of a sudden, Philip's like, "Well, wait, but I have to win because X, Y, and Z cards have been played, which means that you have that or that."
This is called Rosselhog No Limit.
Oh my god!
3-card Sidewinder.
Wow.
I bet you Morgan likes playing poker because she lived on planet Las Vegas for a long time.
That's true. She did.
What skill?
Yeah, I think it's probably going to be whatever passes for deception or negotiation. Yeah, it's actually going to be negotiation for sure.
Do I get to use Lachlan's skills?
No, you get to use Morgan's skills.
You are playing.
Let's just say Jasper and Morgan roll at a +2 and Anko rolls at whatever her negotiation.
6. You mean
+2?
I mean Philip.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said. You heard wrong.
Oh, my bad.
+2.
Anko rolls.
Anko's negotiations are pretty good.
It's a +6.
Yeah, I thought so.
Well, she is an undercover operative who secretly arranges for murders. So
what? That was my brother.
Great. I guess the question of what would happen if Philip fucking was good at poker been answered.
Shit, dude. No,
Nice.
he's actually fucking
8.
terrible, but he's just on a heater. Like he just dealt fucking nice. Like he gets like nothing but fucking queens and bullets all night, and you're like, what the fuck is this?
According to this dice roll,
he thinks he's good. So the problem is that he thinks he's good going. So then when on the ride back, he's gonna lose all his money.
He cleans up. He cleans up by a lot.
I have a +6, so I have a 12.
You have a 12. Philip has a 13.
That's true.
Yeah.
I could re-roll. No.
What's it like being a stealth operative who gets out-bluffed by like a 16-year-old?
The problem is so dumb, he's unreadable.
No,
look, that actually is a legitimate strategy to just if someone's like, all right, mathematically, here's the best course of action he should take, and he's just like, hit me. Just hit me. I'm all in. All in. I'm all in on a 3-5.
Yeah.
And
it's like exactly.
We're not playing blackjack.
Oh, then I check.
Hit me. That's not this game.
That's how confident he is.
I think Morgan would actually hit him in the face.
Who's the dealer?
Yeah.
Good question. It would have to be somebody who's neutral that all of you could trust.
Well, usually if you're playing like casual like poker with like a group of
you rotate.
like not like at a casino, you just rotate who deals.
Yeah.
Nah,
But-
but this is a noble shuttle. They
That's what I think
probably
it would-
have like
think it
a
would be-
designated
you would have your own-
concierge.
Yeah, you have your own steward that like
That's
does
true,
this, right?
Yeah, it would be Anko's steward. Yeah.
All right, this no. This is the whole ship's concierge. I guess it would just be for Anko because she's the only noble on board besides. So his name is Fox Chase, and he's the dealer. This dude, Fox Chase. Yeah, he's
Is he a mechanic?
65 years old. He's
I'm adding him to the people that I know.
All right. I guess now that that's happening, I should add him to the people that I know.
I know that's I asked because I love the idea that you guys were cheating, but somehow he still wins. like you had a fixed a mechanic grip and you were doing shit. He's like, I don't know, dude. I got jacks. I don't know. I win.
Fox is your typical butler.
He doesn't cheat.
Character.
You don't cheat cards.
It's like
basically just Woodhouse.
No.
He's Woodhouse from Archer.
That's not a typical but Woodhouse is evil, man.
No, he's not.
No.
He's just a heroin addict.
What? No.
I'm noticing a trend here. All the last names in my family's servants are all start with a C.
Fox is 65 years old, graying hair, still pulled into a fine beard, to the like Italian 1600s point type deal. Doing his best to keep the rest of his hair still in place. Clearly very musculature. He must work out quite a bit in 0G to maintain this sort of status. He's probably got like a Davian Special Forces tattoo on his left shoulder that you occasionally see. But mostly he's wearing his butler's jacket, specially custom tailored for zero gravity, a starched shirt, and like not suit pants, like shorts. Like I wouldn't say spandex shorts, but like something that would be appropriate for space movement. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He wouldn't want loose pants going around everywhere, getting caught in machinery and killing him.
There's standardized like spacer outfits, not like, so you're not wearing your civvy clothes. There's like, a uniform kind of thing.
He wears something closer to Mechwarriors cooling shorts than yeah.
Oh, I love that. I love their fucking compression shorts.
Yes.
Yeah, like
and how many years has he buttled for, AP?
Concierge is not technically a butler, but he was picked up recently when the Tyrannosaurus. Wait, is that the name of Tyrannosaurus ship? Jesus, it literally has been over a month since we last played. What is the name of this ship?
It's a good question, AP. I actually don't know if I remember.
Oh, the Unfinished Business. So he was picked up by the Unfinished Business in the last year since the Comstar network went down. They needed somebody to receive noble guests on board at the jump point whenever they arrived to figure out what their business was before they let them go down to the planet. So he's a recent addition to this particular crew, but seems to be an old hand at space travel. Meanwhile, anything else you'd like to do before you arrive?
I kind of what do y'all think about doing a scene with Morgan, Badger, and Anko? Something where like a bonding moment. So I'm kind of like putting it out there as like, what would be something that they could bond over specifically?
I thought we were bonding over the media and like all that stuff that we're, that we were.
That's true.
And the games.
Yeah. So I guess then what my question for you all then is like, what are some key things that we would take away from as characters that we would like be able to pull as like a quote or like a joke or an inside joke or something?
Philip Davies is a lucky son of a gun.
Oh yeah, well he beat us all at poker.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
so
that's probably one.
I think he does. So I think we call him like the lucky badger or something like that.
Yeah, he's their good luck charm.
I think
he's gonna die in this mission now, right?
You rub his head. Yeah, you rub his head for good luck. That's a little take the piss out of him.
I think
I like that.
actually, well, I don't know how easily accessible alcohol would be on the ship, but if it would be, I think that there are probably multiple times where Morgan just tries to make Philip drink with her because there's nobody else to drink with. And
Nobody else to
I don't
drink
know.
with. Oh, Jesus.
Morgan,
So,
Morgan,
there's so many people you can
do you
drink
want
with.
to? Yeah, do you want to drink with Badger?
I just think it would be funny. I think she would just think it's funny to drink with the kid, especially after he beat her in poker.
That's fair.
And then I think she would also probably become. I could see her and Malika like over time just continuing that relationship, but like going to the bar, getting drinks, and just like fucking arguing at each other.
Let me roll. Let me roll something for him. Okay. Yeah, he does okay. He doesn't like ball or anything like that, but he's not a particularly fun drunk.
Gotcha.
I
So
think
he's not a. So yeah, I guess what I'm really saying is that Morgan would probably try to get everybody involved in her carousing,
Yeah.
but she would maybe be a little bit more standoffish with Anko and less invited, if that makes sense, because Anko's the noble in the room.
right. And actually, I was about to say that where it's like Anko probably feels that and actively tries to create connection with everyone through. Oh, what would be a way that she would create connection? I think it would be something around like hosting some sort of event or like or like even getting some of her secret stash to drink with Morgan specifically, to like kind of break that barrier a little bit because they're gonna have to fight together, and so she wants to make sure that there's like a bond of trust.
Yeah. I mean, we could do a scene if you want, but I think the be all end all is I think like probably Morgan is always like perfectly nice and perfectly like
Right.
friendly, but like it's like getting past that like barrier to like an actual friendship is just like not something she's like is like she like puts up that wall, if that makes
Right.
sense, where it's always getting drinks with the boss. She never like is willing to like let it go the step past that.
Well, and yeah, to be clear, like that's I think Anko knows that as well, and there's like just the main thing is that they're establishing some level of connection. And so that's all I really wanted to do was just like have us all have an established connection of you know, when we get into battle.
Yeah.
Like what
We
is
have-
it, what does it
Sure.
feel like?
Yeah, we have I think we earned a spirit de corps, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Now to kill all.
God damn it, AP. Oh shit, what the hell?
On the battle map. What?
Oh
gonna
no,
happen
it's
next?
just like doing it very yeah.
X-Grid online. Rolls.
Oh damn.
Online.
Damn.
All systems nominal. Reactor online.
All right, Mechwarrior, dude, calm down.
I thought you had those sound bites ready, Eric.
Not since the move.
Oh.
Guess who brought over his profile but didn't bring over the paths to all the files? This guy.
Ah, jeez.
So my whole
Yeah.
stream deck is broken.
Guess what? Galaxy Brain Guy was literally just sitting here this entire time and didn't have any of the models for your mechs brought with us. Oh my god. Oh,
This
you
is
know
the
what? I had
highest
everything.
quality
I had everything
production.
but that one thing. All right, I got everything.
We
but
don't
that
need them.
one.
Just give us put some dice up. We'll be fine.
All right, let's see.
I mean, there's
Sure.
also like a 50-50 chance that my computer is just going to start melting down as we add assets. So, you know,
It's true.
If you've loaded this so far, you should be okay.
So what does this place look like when we're entering it? This
You're not entering anything yet.
this place looks messed up. This looks like a prison complex.
Well, I think you said it was like an asteroid cave system or something like that.
Are there? No, but that cannot be right. I would argue that cannot be right because there's heavy
trees.
woods Yes.
I mean,
do
maybe
not
they
know
established
many
some
comets.
atmosphere. They
I don't know
they
many
established some atmosphere, maybe. I don't know.
No atmosphere has the mass to support it, or no asteroid has the mass to support an atmosphere dense enough for heavy woods.
Well, more artificial atmosphere. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it could be artificial. Could be a little bubble.
Grasshopper. Archer?
Yeah, Yusuf's
All right.
archer.
Good.
Am I crab?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Grab
Alright.
people.
Online.
So you enter the particular system that has been Admiral Lebeau, Sir Lebeau, appears before the three of you, who's technically, you know, the heads of every unit, right? So it's not just the three of you. It's all the Mechwarriors, and then both of the APC commanders and both of the platoon commanders. No, I'm not going to do it for the accent. He explains to you that this is the location of the base that his brother Leon Lebeau runs. Leon has taken on the role of Protector Commandant ever since he decided to cut off relationships with Philip himself. Ever since Leon cut things off with Philip, they're not really sure what's happening down there. This particular compound is inside of a like atmospheric greenhouse bubble, and there's enough gravity to operate normally there, as long as nothing upsets the asteroid too much. If it gets pushed off course, things could go very wrong. His expectation is that you go down there, clear out any of the Protector Commandant's forces, and free the people from his fascist grip, his horrifying rule.
Curiously, what intelligence does he have from that we could know?
Before cutting contact with them, they had numerous infantry platoons, a javelin and a clint, 2 Hetzers, which are AC-20s mounted on a tank.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So it's essentially a full company with a lance of Battlemechs, although that's pretty loose because the Battlemechs are 2 mechs supplied with tanks. However, you are going into extremely close combat with infantry. And we haven't really talked about it that much, but infantry are kind of scary for how cheap they are. That said, you are also bringing infantry, and you've got a couple machine guns about you.
Yeah.
Nowhere near as bad as that one time I set up the mercenary mission for Solaris Knights. Ludeman brought a mech with like 12 machine guns and absolutely fucking annihilated all the infantry. I was like, that's it. I'm going to punish these Mechwarriors with all this infantry. And he was just like, hello, children. He died instantly. No threat at all.
Curiously, actually, because I know some of you all have. Wait, did you all get tanks that last time? I can't remember.
No one brought tank.
Okay.
2
Okay.
I have tanks at home, but
Yeah.
we have tank at home.
AP.
Yeah.
Can you add a link to like a mesh for a model?
I have no idea.
I just generated a cool camo pattern for the crab, and sorry, okay, it's not important. Let's get on. Let's get the show on the road.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Oh
how to
my
do
God.
that.
It's under you when you right click it under above toggles. There's like the custom or whatever, and then there's a URL.
Custom for
Crab.
Secondary or for material?
No, under the first tab, there should be like model, and then there should be like a mesh or something under it. There's like 4 different things.
Main, secondary, type, and material.
I don't know. I have to see it. It's don't worry about it, man. It's
All right. So as long as you don't exit this battle map, you will be in a pressurized gravity area. Should you exit it, you will no longer have atmosphere. like if you retreat back to the dropship. So no one tries to stop the dropship from landing, and no one tries to stop anyone from entering the airlock gate to the bubble. But you do receive, Eric. Oh, you need to change your color from yellow because you're right over the dice. Always happens.
Oh yeah, no problem,
Yeah,
buddy.
because the EricVulgaris name's right over the dice. Yep. This is Protector Commandant Leon Lebeau. Who are you to be entering this particular facility? Are you pirates?
We have come here to respond to a distress signal.
We are not emitting any distress signal. You are free to leave at any time. We are good here.
I've been told otherwise.
By who?
Are we permitted to enter? At least to
No,
inspect?
I just told you to leave. Why would we let you? All right. Set condition 1, start the facility. Pirates are invading under the guise of a humanitarian mission. Rule 7 is in effect. I suggest you turn around now before you are dealt with in the manner that you would not wish to be dealt with. I don't want to get rough with you, but if you come inside this facility or if you damage the atmospheric bubble in any way, we are going to have words.
Yes, indeed. Words will be had, but we have heard that there were many in this facility that...
Who have you heard this from? We do not send signals out. We have never seen you before. Who are you getting our information from?
Curiously, just to like kind of set parameters of like communication and understanding. What has LeBeau told us about their brother and kind of like
Philip LeBeau? Philip LeBeau spun you a tale about how these people were being held hostage after his brother cut him off. And that they are yearning for the yoke. And that they'll rejoin him immediately once they're gone.
I see.
You didn't question it at all at the time. You questioned whether or not he was a pirate or might be lying to you in any way. You didn't question this part of the story at any point.
Oh, well, to be fair, it's because I didn't believe any part of the story. I figured we were
this story
agreeing
is...
to a hit. I thought we were agreeing to a hit. I thought that was...
Yeah, it's pretty much how this is about to go down, yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, basically, Anko kind of understood what she was getting into, but she saw an opportunity and wanted to take it. So
all right.
That's what it is.
These people know that you're coming.
Yeah, so the communication basically... I believe that we are then at an impasse, for I have been told otherwise. And I am going to aid these people as well as I can.
All right.
As that is my duty.
Static from Deadline.
And then I I get us in position to move in.
Okay. You guys can start anywhere outside behind the white line.
Behind the line. All right, where are the APCs?
They're over here.
So they should probably be behind because they move a lot faster than us, but they are also the most useful for fighting infantry. So
yeah,
because they have the infantry and they have machine guns.
Yeah. So I think like back here. Does that make sense?
I mean, I don't think you need to go that far back, honestly.
We can move them up. They're also hover
I mean,
APCs, so
it's just anywhere behind this line, right?
Behind the white line.
Behind the white line.
Yeah, so then I don't see why we would like... Is there any reason not to be right up against the line? I mean...
I don't think so.
I mean mostly like...
Up front?
Uh-oh, this could be tough. I don't know that I can spin.
Where's the grasshopper?
It's over here.
I guess the Grasshopper and the Black Knight should probably go up in the front because they're the two heaviest. So you can go where the Hunchback, because you gotta go one back, Eddie. Or you can go where the Hunchback is now. Okay, we can do that.
There's no fear.
So is the crab coming, not the archer?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you got?
We have the archer too, though, don't we?
Oh, right, with Yusuf.
Am I controlling Yusuf?
Yes.
I assume so.
All right.
You
Yeah.
usually do.
All right.
They're
Yeah. So I'm
half
controlling
brother.
Yusuf and Badger. Yeah.
Yusuf has maybe one of the most useful mechs for infantry too, because he has missiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in this kind of close range, missiles are just more.
Oh.
Well, look, if you can't hit it long range, he'll definitely hit it short range, right?
You know, actually, that's a great point. Also, yeah, I don't know how this works with the giant dome, but okay.
Also, I forget what the Hammerhands has, but maybe it would have been a better one if we were going close quarters.
We should just bring down the dome. Let's be honest. No war crimes today. All right.
No, I don't
All right,
think
no.
that's.
Sorry,
No war
this is Oath of
crimes
Endosteel, not a time of total warfare. We're good.
I mean, we could just fill this place with white phosphorus, like the torture room in season 1. The
Wow.
grenade that goes off
I'm
in
good.
the interrogation room, the door closed.
Just rolled a 3 for initiative.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even care.
So Anko, you're our initiativer.
Yeah, I
this
know.
time.
All right, so let's see. For initiative, it's tactics, correct?
Yep.
All right,
Don't blow it.
+5.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's amazing. That's a 9 + 5. So that's a 14.
Who is your unit's scout?
Probably the
Crab's our fastest mech, right?
yeah.
Gotta go fast.
Yeah, so I think badgers are the lucky badger. So
Badger, you're our fastest mech. Let's go ahead and see what we can see.
Badger, I'd like you to 2d6+3 for your sensors real quick.
All right. Rolling.
Big bad badger.
That looks like a total of 9.
Yeah, there's so much metal inside this asteroid. High iron content underfoot.
It's a lot of ferromagnetics doing stuff with the sensors.
Oh yeah, boys, we're gonna get in there and give them a good one. I'll pop them right in the jaw.
Did Badger become a 1920s page boy? I don't understand.
Again, my Go XLR is not configured correctly.
no, it sounds
Go
good.
get 'em,
That's the
boys.
default. That's the default comms radio. I have to adjust the style. My bad.
No,
No, it's,
no.
I mean, it's
It wasn't the radio style. It
Oh
was
no, it definitely
your way
is.
of
No,
talking.
it's set. Oh, is this me talking?
Yeah, you were just like, all right, boys, we got to get in there. That ferromagnetic material.
Oh,
It was-
just
yeah.
that
So
one.
that's what we're gonna find behind the dark science of the Nazi Germany, huh?
God.
That's just what you sounded like to me. Okay, maybe that's just me. Let's talk about nothing on my side visibly moves.
Okay.
But does anything on your side invisibly move, Arthur?
Yes,
Got him.
but it's already moved, so
Um,
you're good
I
to
mean-
go.
I think the Black Knight's just going to run forward. So unless anyone else has something, I guess we can just do that.
Yeah, I think
Fine by
Alright.
me.
Let's fan out and find their weakest points.
Right. So I think I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and just start getting in there. That's
Announce
reasonable.
contact once you find it.
All right.
Oh, I think I just
So we
made
just
the
keep
crab.
moving. How?
I
So,
lost the
hold
crab.
on a second. I just fucked up the crab.
Don't-
I don't know how to
Rick
get to
crab.
that page, Eric.
Just send me another crab.
All right, give me a sec. I'm just gonna rewind time real quick. Surely that will fix all my stupid problems.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yep.
I believe that's
Wow.
what Jules Verne suggests.
Yeah, let's see how that worked for him. All right, here's
Yeah,
the crab.
Crab's
You can
crab
see
is
the
returned.
crab.
Crab is
It's
in this
Whoa, it's
dimension.
pink. The crab is pink for me.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good though.
Let's just go with it. That's the new crab optical camouflage, all right?
Yeah, that's thanks.
I think
I don't
I don't know.
Tamara's,
Crab looks good to me.
Tamara's gotten to the crab.
Go ahead. Each
I
of
don't-
you can move in turn.
I don't know if this camo pattern thing works and how to import it as a skin. I want this.
couldn't
I
figure
actually
it out.
want this because I made 2 dope fucking camos for
I
both
agree that you
the
had some good
Joseph.
stuff. Yeah, but you guys can move as you will. Yeah, the 2 king crabs.
Who wants to? I think we should move the APCs last, probably.
Yeah. So I think
guess.
Split up in pairs of 2. One of us stay with
And-
APCs.
If we're going in pairs of 2, then I will have the Hunchback move up with the Black Knight.
all right.
Running for 6. Where's my run dice? Here's my run dice. 6 is a +2, right? Anyone?
Yes, 6
Yeah,
is a
yeah.
+2. Correct.
Grasshopper is going to, let's see, I think she can run for, it's been a while. Where's my grasshopper sheet?
Probably a
Grasshopper's
4-6.
probably got a 4-6, yeah.
Right. There it is. 6 running. Yeah. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, no, she's gonna go this way. And then I'm kind of thinking that the crab sticks with the APCs to some extent. Because
The
they're
APCs are way faster.
no, I know, but like the crab is the fastest, and the APCs can keep up with the crab. What do you guys think about that?
I think we
Really?
should use the advantage of the APC's mobility to use them to scout out those caves and stuff.
What if the archer and crab move by not moving?
That could work.
To what end?
Well, we can always catch up and like I don't know if we get ambushed or something like that. There's extra things around.
That
I
seems
mean,
good.
if
Okay.
the archer has visibility down this corridor, because you have
Yeah.
literally this entire line here,
Yeah, it's kind of the idea.
and then if you do like an oblique shot, or if someone spots for you, or like if it's blocked
Yeah.
by these 2 pillars, that's great.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think like if we can do one APC going up and like taking a look up here, because with 10 movement, it can get up there and it doesn't have to make rolls.
I love that.
All right, cool. So I'll do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, turn for 5,
It
6,
takes
turn
50
for
landmine
7,
damage.
8, 9, 10. What floats? So
It's true.
They're bouncing Betty mines. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Oh,
hover
no.
units aren't immune to certain types of landmines.
Oh shit.
Well,
Laughs and
let's hope
landmine.
we don't get landmined.
Okay. What other moves you got?
Let's hope we don't get landmined is certainly like a Mechwarrior folk album.
I mean, what do we want to do with the last APC? Because if the other last 2 are moving but not moving, that's all we got left.
I think we should keep the ABCs together rather than split them up, but that does slow the game down considerably.
Yeah. I mean, they can come back together pretty quickly, so I'm leaning towards like having them have line of sight to this mech bay over here.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh shit, what the
So-
hell? I'm trying to like
you've got
that. Yeah.
10 move or 15, but if you do the
2,
15,
3,
then
4.
turning means
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does that make sense?
Huh?
So there.
Sure.
All right. So then, what? This is going to be a walk, right?
Is gravel +1 movement or no?
What is it? Walk
Not
5,
this
walk
gravel,
6.
no.
Yeah, thought so.
How does it work for tanks again?
That is what works.
The movement calculator.
The number of movements that you made. How many hexes did you go?
10.
No. How many hexes?
No.
did
You move.
Yeah, that's right. So it's
Like 8.
moved from 8. Yeah, that makes sense.
8 sounds right.
We turned twice. Yeah.
So that's going to be 3.
Okay.
About this archer, what are we doing with Yusuf? Main character.
Moves by not moving. Gave me the EricVulgaris dice. Yeah.
Perfect.
Love it.
Yusuf
Look how
is
many-
literally
get so much
just
use out of
Eric.
that.
All right.
Fucking Mary Sue.
Your APCs report that they are hearing machinery noises coming from each of their wings at the end of the turn.
No signal or anything like that. Just machinery noises.
Machinery noises.
Did LeBeau tell us, or Philip tell us
Which
anything
LeBeau?
about? Yeah, Philip. Did Philip tell us anything about like turrets or standing defenses or things like that?
Only that
Nothing
this
but the
base has
rain.
never been successfully attacked.
All right. We're basically
do we keep moving?
yeah we're
We
basically
roll for
invading-
initiative again, friend. We roll for initiative and remove our movement dice.
Right. It's
Okay, that's slightly better. I've got an 11 this time.
That's a plus. So it's a 6 plus 5. So I've got an 11 as well.
Reroll. 9.
That is a much higher number than 9. It's an 8 plus 6.
All right, one of my units has moved.
Should we send one of the APCs up and just see
I think
what we get once we're in line of sight?
I kind of feel like do we want to stick together or do we want to fan out and try to
Cover more ground.
cover more ground? So I'm kind of feeling like the mech gantry might be a good place for some heavy hitters to move into. So like the crab and the grasshopper, the hunchback and the black knight could move in the other wing. Alternatively, we can move forward into where, because do we have a rough idea of like the this outline right here, so we kind of know the outline? So we know that there's like potentially 3 mech gantries sort of thing, or is that just more of like the tiling?
The mech bay is back here. This is a mech gantry back here.
Got it. Okay. These others are potentially
These
other
are
things.
machinery and mining points, that sort of deal.
Got it. Okay. So it's potentially a red.
I know these say mech gantry, but that is not what they are.
Got it. Okay. I almost feel like we secure our exit. Should we need to fall back? So like clearing each wing as we go and then moving forward. Does that make sense to everyone?
That would,
Sure.
yeah. I mean that makes sense.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So either way, I think we should send one of these APCs to have line of sight on either here or there so that we see whether we need to send other stuff there.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. So APCs first.
Okay, which
Sure.
one's going?
Go ahead.
For it.
Okay.
2.
3, 4.
Stop here. Stop here. You arrive at that
Is there-
location. You are face to face with an arm turned on and targeting Hetzer tank.
Fully operational battle station.
Can
It's
it turn around
AC-20.
and run away?
Look, this is some hell let loose shit. You go around the corner and their turret is already tracking you as you move.
Can
That
they
thing.
just go back with the continued movement?
If you are still at a cruising speed, you can reverse your action at this point. You can't go faster than cruise it. If you want to go backwards, though, you can't reach flank speed.
Well,
Okay.
yeah. So
One,
how many?
we've
How
only
many
moved-
movement do you spend?
So we've got 1. So we've turned for 1, 2, 3. So I can.
Okay, so just try to turn around.
No, I think you were
So,
here, right? You went
4.
1,
No,
2,
no.
3,
We
4.
both APCs were
I
lined up.
don't think
for,
that's true.
No, it was here.
It was
It
here.
was here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's the other one, okay.
When it's here, it's 4.
1, 2, 3. Or sorry, 1. So moving here is 1,
1, turn for 2,
2.
move for 3.
This is
3,
4.
4. So then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Run away!
Nope. All right.
Can they drop their infantry? I guess.
No, that's I think that's an action.
They have to do that. Oh,
That APC is so fun.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's not where you want to be.
No, it's not. I mean,
I'm gonna run 1, 2, 3, 4,
Run the
5,
crab?
6, 7, 8. I'm gonna run the crab down here.
yeah, play counter, and actually, if you're adjacent, you can absorb fire.
you can dismount the infantry at the end of the APC's turn.
Yeah, so we can get the infantry out at least
Where would you like to put
without
them?
them dying. Probably in the hex with the Hetzer.
So AP, I want you to react with the pilots of the APC. Like, how do they react to this?
All right. So the APC pilot is going around the corner.
Understood, ma'am. Moving further in. We're just clearing the corner here. And... Oh, fuck! Like a e-brake kicking ass. Oh, shit. All right, look, we're getting out of here. We got a Hetzer. Oh, he's right behind us.
Roger that. We're sending the crab in after you.
He hits a button to just open the back panel of the infantry. Infantry begin pouring out, looking directly towards the Hetzer and begin rushing towards it.
Badger, it's time to share some of your luck.
Oh, fucking shit. With the Hetzer's just the one that has just that one giant AC-20, right?
Yeah,
Right.
it's literally like, yeah, exactly. It's like an M80 in a wheelbarrow. Like it's just.
Then
Just
it is
like,
pretty
just
vulnerable
shove
to
it.
infantry, so
1, 2.
After your crab moves, I'm
1, 2, 3.
not moving another unit. Please go ahead.
2, 3, 4.
So do we want to assume that there's also a tank over here? Or
I mean, it's fair to assume.
Yeah, you
for
want
sure.
to send the
I
Hunchy?
guess we could drop the infantry.
Hunchback is Morgan, right? What's Morgan's call sign again?
Knockout.
Knockout.
Knockout. It may be good for you to follow up with the other APC.
Roger, roger. Turning for 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn for 6. That's as far as she can get. Let's have
Yeah.
the Black Knight move,
Nope.
I guess.
Oh, hold on. You've moved.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a javelin coming in.
7.
Contact north.
Definitely. have
It's
them
not
all in.
going to do it for me. I guess I'm kind of committed to
No, you
moving this now.
What's-
You are indeed. He was trying to get a back shot on the hunchback.
Mm.
One,
Yeah, you can't.
two-
These concrete levels are unjumpable, right? It's assumed to be ceiling line height.
Yes.
Okay,
I
figured.
don't know.
Oh, I thought for a second I thought it was putting his back to that. I was like, that is a hell of a bold choice, but okay.
Now, when you say unjumpable, does that mean I have to be lined up to be able to
Yeah.
jump?
Yeah, you can't jump over any of these pillars because they're
Yeah.
like hitting the
So I
ceiling,
can't like
basically.
jump around them or anything like that.
You can jump around, but you can't jump over.
Thank you.
You can jump around,
So
jump
like-
around,
so like basically-
jump up and get down.
Oh my god. So
I think
mean,
Yosef's gonna go if you
I-
want by not moving, if that helps.
sure. Yeah, you've got a direct
Yeah,
line of
let's do
sight of
that
that
first.
thing.
Let's do
Yeah.
that first. Let's do that first.
Fine. Yosef moves by not moving.
Great.
He's a rock.
Now that he's done that, I'm going to start revealing some of the things that didn't move. So, not moving again is going to be another set of infantry.
But
A van full of landmines.
I mean, that's basically what.
That's fine. I got medium lasers behind me.
Sec. They don't appear there.
Oh, I was like, damn.
They appear out of the tents.
oh, the tents. I didn't even see those tents.
Oh,
there.
that's intense.
We should have just fucking
Wow.
blown up their tents. What were we thinking?
I know. Hey Pete, you got to describe the battlefield, man. No, I'm just kidding. It's not you.
You,
It's,
Well, you can see it.
looked at the battlefield, mocked the woods. What more do you
true,
want
that
from
is
me?
what happened.
You had a very close look at the battlefield, enough to listen. My map maker made this battlefield. Okay.
That's fair.
I do think, hold on. One thing we can probably do, though, is APC 2 can probably get up and just machine gun the shit out of these guys.
True.
So is that your move?
Yeah, they move by appearing and moving one space.
APC 2, fall back to support the archer. You have infantry on the ground.
Archer's gonna be fine.
Can
Yeah.
the APC drop off infantry and shoot?
Yes, but it has to deploy the infantry at the end of its move, not the beginning.
Right.
Got it. So we should, I think, move. Actually, maybe don't drop the infantry and just use the machine guns. But it's
For-
up
for
to you.
now.
I think.
I don't know exactly how it would work with like what's the range on machine guns again?
Max is 3 hexes.
Max 3 hexes. Okay.
You want to be like as
As close as you can.
basically.
Okay. So I'm thinking either I support the hunchback. So AP, let me know if this is legal. Can I jump behind this javelin here?
What's your jump rating?
It's a 4.
You're right here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, you can't jump behind it because its back is to the column, but you can jump beside it.
Oh, right.
You can face its left side. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, and I think what I'm gonna do is like this. So I'm gonna be side to it. But I just wanted to that was just my thinking of where the grasshopper potentially would go. But I wanted to ask, so Black Knight could support the crab to take on the Hetzer, or to support the
I mean,
hunchback.
I don't think that it can get to the Hetzer. I think the only one who can get to the Hetzer and shoot is going to be the grasshopper.
Okay.
Because I would have to turn for 2, 3, 4, 5.
What's the move?
The best I can get is here.
What's the movement for the Black Knight?
4, 6.
4, 6. So you got so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, let me ask, what
Well,
are you
you're
moving
overthinking
now?
this.
You guys are making some really complicated multi-level plans, and that's fine, but who's moving now?
That's where I'm saying. I think the Black Knight should just move now because I can literally just back up for 1,
Oh,
turn
good
for
point.
2, and then be right here.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
And that's a walk for 3.
And then I think the grasshopper
Well, hold on. That's our move. So do you have to move something, HB?
Yep,
Oh,
Clint
yeah.
activates
What's a Clint?
to Battlemech.
The fuck? That's some movement right there.
Pushes up on the grasshopper and takes a back shot on the Black Knight.
Yeah, well, the grasshopper.
That's a fucking lot of movement.
I know.
That's got to be more than a 2, right?
It's a 3. I was just doing the math.
I was about to say. Not an excellent start for us, but that's
No,
okay.
I mean, I could go here, have my back to the wall, and then rotate to shoot the back of the Clint. Or is the Clint trying to? No, the Clint can't face the back, right? Because it
Right,
used
the
all its
Clint
movement.
spent all of its movement running forward to get the maximum run bonus and to get to the back arc.
Okay,
So that I can shoot the Black Knight in the back.
right.
And these
So-
guys are pirate bandits. I guess he's kind of just hoping the grasshopper would turn to face him without jumping.
Yeah. So the grasshopper literally jumps and slightly kicks the top of the mech. Like
We'll
just
see if
taps
it
in.
will. We'll see.
Death from above, man. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, death from above. Fuck it.
Are you committing to a death from above move?
No, what tonnage is the Clint? Just out of curiosity.
It's like 45 or 50.
What's the math on that?
Medium mech.
40, sorry.
So what's
The
the
math
math on
on
death from above for
It
70-ton
deals
mech
damage
hitting?
back to you.
Yeah.
You're almost definitely better going for the back shot than you are trying to death from this guy.
Hey man, I just haven't done it before. I think it'd be cool, but it's okay. It's cool. It's cool.
You
So
can do
watch
it
the
if you want. I'm
Solaris
just
Knights
throwing you out.
episode. We had an
Yeah, I
episode
know,
of
right?
Solaris Knights recently where they had 2 death from aboves in the same round.
Wow.
Eric.
No, we weren't
Vulgaris.
allowed to do it. It was a charge and a death from above.
Oh, right. But okay, so it's 2
Yeah.
different people did death from aboves in the same
Yeah.
match.
True.
We've never had a double death from above before. I don't even know if it's legal in Arizona. So
Well, we didn't want you to get banned off YouTube.
So I think our last movement is the APC then, right?
well, I'm activating another unit of infantry.
Oh, fun.
I'll move out here. Go ahead.
We've got 3 infantry out here with the archer.
So I guess we could turn the
I
APC
did 4.
and just
4. I think only one of the infantry is in range of the archer, though.
They have a range of 3.
So 1, 2, 3. So 3 infantry are in range of the archer.
I think the APC should go back
sorry, they have
and
a range of
machine gun
2.
those infantry.
Oh, so no, only 1 is in the range of archer right now.
I still think that the APC should go back and try to machine gun those guys.
Sure. Show me a move.
I'm with you, but also worried that there's something that's going to come out of this mech bay up here.
Well, if there's something that comes out here,
That's true. This hunchback has it.
Then-
Okay. Yeah, we got this. Go ahead. Move the APC. Let's see.
okay, so that would be turn for 1, turn for 2, turn for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, turn for 8.
What does the flanking rule
9.
apply? Like if you want to go 15?
We would
15.
have to make a roll to not skid for each of these.
Oh, each of the turns.
For 9, turn for 10. That's probably about as good as I'm going to get, unless you want to
No.
make up like 5 skid rolls.
I think Grimdark James has indicated that only happens if you go flank speed multiple turns in a row. I think it's on the 3rd turn you attempt it.
Oh,
Oh, so the first flank speed would be free?
Yeah, I think so.
let's do it then.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Listen, guys,
All right,
it's been
so
a
then-
really
Yeah.
long time since I've
11.
played with flank units.
12, 13, 14?
Sure.
I mean, is the APC in danger of any kind of damage from infantry?
Yeah, they're going to shoot it back.
I mean, yeah. But
I just don't know that. I don't know the balance of danger there, like risk mitigation sort of thing. It is front armor for the APC, but I don't know the stats.
If you
Hold on
wish
a
to
second.
shoot, you must put yourself in a position to be shot.
All right. All right. We have 2 machine guns, 5 front armor. Like, how much damage output can the infantry do is my question.
A full rifle platoon can deal 7 damage on a hit.
So it can penetrate the APC's armor.
Correct. But
So-
like we've talked about, the machine guns on the APC are our best weapon against infantry. So
Yeah.
just like any other
So
situation.
we would want to disembark the infantry and shoot the APC and shoot the machine guns at the same time in case something happens to the APC.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Okay.
So at the end of the movement,
I would like to call it here before we get started shooting.
Yeah,
that's fine.
fair enough.
It's a little early. Sam, it's got the weird computer thing. If I'm wrong about all the APC movement, someone will let me probably spoon watching this at 8 o'clock in the night. Let me know. Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty messy ambush so far. Didn't go the maximum goodness I think it could have gone.
For which side?
Well, it definitely didn't go
Either?
well for you guys. You're almost certainly going to lose something this round. I just don't know whether it's the APC or the other APC.
Yeah, it's true. Definitely a little tricky.
Well, as I previously mentioned, EricVulgaris was recently in a episode of Solaris Knights with the other Eric, Glimo. So, well, I mean, one of the other Erics, of course. Can't forget Soundwave Eric. If you want to go check that out, just look for the Hunter McGregor Chris Cross duo episode. All right, anyone got any special projects they need to announce on the way out? Any streams? Any cats, I guess?
Meow. Just my cat is very happy to see me back. I've been gone on vacation for 2 weeks. So she's been very cuddly. If you can't hear her, she's purring.
I've got a plan in the near future, either in the next couple of years. Me and the kid that I'm going to be living with next year have been talking about getting cats and naming them off with cat puns off of famous judges.
Oh
So
my god.
You all have that to look forward to.
Please share.
I don't know if
photos
Scat
in-
Leah is going to work out for you, okay?
Like for example, Richard Posner.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that's a good one. So yeah, that's the kind of nerd I am.
No, appreciate it, man. It's good to be back playing with y'all. And yeah, we got ourselves into a little bit of a pickle, but I'm excited.
After we finish this fight, we will finally get around to doing another year-end thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. Imagine that. Imagine not going 20 parts to complete a year. Wouldn't that be incredible? Wouldn't it be amazing? That's it. Are we good for next week? Let me just check in before.
I should be good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll be
All
around.
right.
Yeah, we better get some episodes in here quick, because once we hit the Thanksgiving to
Christmas,
through
yeah.
Christmas,
It gets
it just
wild.
is a nightmare scheduling wise.
Yeah. But that's true of every year. All right.
It's true.
Well, have a good time zone, folks at home.